And so it begins. Hey everyone, Templar74 here with another episode of PokeTalk, and today's episode of PokeTalk is going to be my episode review of the latest episode of Pokemon Pocket Monsters 2019, episode 44, Sword and Shield 3, Eternatus. And I gotta be honest with you guys, this episode was great in my opinion. This episode gave me flashbacks to the Team Flare arc, kind of gave me that kind of feel in it. I did love this episode, and it's just more continuation of this arc, which in my opinion has been really good so far. So yeah, this episode is building up to it as we reach the darkest day. But we'll talk about all this soon enough. So at risk of further rambling though, let's move on to the actual episode. So the episode begins with Go and Raboot as they are continuing their Dynamax battle here. And Go actually ends up winning this battle, which I was super happy about. And during the battle, however, Raboot knocks over these rocks and they end up revealing these monoliths that are from the Sword and Shield legend, the legendary heroes and the legendary, So the legendaries are revealed in this, and they learn the identities of Zycan and Zamazenta when Go ultimately contacts Ash later on in the episode. So they now know the identity of these legendary Pokemon that they saw earlier. And while this is going on, we see Leon here, and he's going into the energy plant, and they're trying to stop him, and he's ultimately ignoring it. And when he goes into the energy plant, we see Eternatus emerge from the energy plant core, which of course starts the darkest day. And now that this thing is out on a rampage, Go realizes he's got to travel to the Slumbering Weald to ask Zycan and Zamazenta for help. And while this is going on, Ash travels to Hammerlock to confront Eternatus and ends up running into Rose. And these two end up getting ready to battle. And while the chaos and the confusion is going on, Meowth is revealed to know how to Gigantamax and does so for the first time. And of course, also during this confusion, Go finds the Rusted Sword and Rusted Shield, and then travels to Hammerlock as well to meet back up with Ash. And of course, Ash starts his battle with Chairman Rose, and Go prepares to battle Elena. And this episode, with that, had so much going on. Those were the highlights of the episode, though, in my opinion. That said, though, even with the highlights out of the way, and the highlights really emphasize what I said at the start of this review, where I'm getting Team Flare arc vibes here, where we have the entirety of the gang, even though this time it's just Ash and Go. You know, everybody's contributing something to the plot. Chairman Rose gives me Lysander vibes. You know, the good, caring, charismatic guy on the outside is really the crazy bad guy on the inside. And, you know, people mistook him, and he was misrepresented, and I kind of love that. You gotta love the turncoat villain vibe that they give off here. Makes it a little bit more suspenseful, in my opinion. I love how Leon was just like ignoring everybody when they're trying to convince him not to do something, and he's basically like, sorry, and he does it anyway. You know, that kind of gives me vibes as well. Like, I'm the champion, screw the rules. Yeah, wrong anime. But that said, everybody, like I said, this episode was great in my opinion. This episode, episode 44, just adds to the epicness of this arc so far. I loved this episode. I actually love this arc. I love it in its entirety, but this episode made it that much better in my opinion. Overall, I give this episode a 9 out of 10. I really did love this episode, and I love it for multiple reasons. Like I said, I love how everybody's contributing something here. I love how plot is getting revealed here. I love a good turncoat villain. And Go winning his first Dynamax battle, gotta give it to him there. And of course, now the epic showdown is going to begin with Eternatus, which also looks epically animated, I might add. But yeah, with that said, everybody, those are my thoughts on the episode. But as always, in the comment section down below, let me know what your guys' thoughts were about this week's episode. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was just there? What are your thoughts? Just let me know in the comment section down below, because as always, I enjoy hearing from you. Alright everyone, as always, Templar74 signing off. Have a great day everybody, and I'll talk to you all next time. Goodbye everybody. Hey everyone, Templar74 here. Did you enjoy the video? Do you want to help support me in making more content like this and see your name here at the end of every video? Then consider supporting me on Patreon. Any help is greatly appreciated and will help ensure continuation and increase the quality of production of the videos that I'm able to make for all of you. Link down below. Again, thank you so much for your support and for liking and subscribing. You all are amazing. And as always, everyone, Templar74 signing off. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll talk to you all next time. Goodbye, everybody.